Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. This is Living Divinity. So I want to begin by explaining the last recent video. It failed and I wanted to go ahead and get it downloaded. So it had a beautiful prayer about people who feel alone, that you're really truly never alone. And we all go through that from time to time in our lifetime. And sometimes we wonder, why am I alone? Why do I not have someone with me? Some of us may have lost our forever love, right? Like if you were married for 20 years and your spouse expired. The truth is your body dies, but your spirit goes free. If you are one of God, if you've had God in your life, I believe even at the very end, if you take a prayer and say, God, I'm on my last hour now, and I know I haven't lived the best life. And, if it was explained, however, and, I'm not God, so I can't tell you what the answer is afterwards. However, I believe that once you ask for forgiveness and your heart is open, that God, Jesus, will forgive you. But the most important thing is to start now while you're still here. For all the prayers and all the forgiveness and all the, I'm going to live my life better, I'm going to take care of myself, I'm going to put myself first, I'm not going to be mean, I'm going to try to show compassion, I'm trying to open my heart up. Start now. So you all are here. Obviously you're on a path that's going to lead you to where you need to be. So I thank all of you for being here for me, because without you there's no reason why I should be doing this. And I'd like to take a couple of minutes to thank God for the opportunity that we can gather and we can share our most precious moments, and the tough ones too. The tough ones are the hardest ones to share, but to speak your truth can help someone else along the way. So let me begin by reading out of the Bible, and I'm on Job 33. But now, Job, listen to my words. Pay attention to everything I say. I am about to open my mouth. My words are on the tip of my tongue. My words come from an upright heart. My lips sincerely speak what I know. The Spirit of God has made me. The breath of the Almighty gives me life. Answer me then, if you can. Prepare yourself and confront me. Am I just like you before God? I too have been taken from clay. No fear of me should alarm you, nor should my hand be heavy upon you. But you have said in my hearing, I heard the very words, I am pure and without sin. I am clean and free from guilt. Yet God has found fault with me. He considers me his enemy. He fastens my feet in shackles. He keeps close watch on all my paths. But I tell you, in this you are not right, for God is greater than man. Why do you complain to him that he answers none of man's words? For God does speak, now one way, now another, though man may not perceive it. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falls on men as they slumber in their beds, he may speak in their ears and terrify them with warnings, to turn man from wrongdoing and keep him from pride, to preserve his soul from the pit, his life from perishing by the sword. Or a man may be chastened on a bed of pain, with constant distress in his bones, so that his very being finds food repulsive, and his soul loathes the choicest meal. His flesh wastes away to nothing, and his bones, once hidden, now stick out. His soul draws near to the pit, and his life to the messengers of death. Yet if there is an angel on his side as a mediator, one out of 1,000, to tell a man what is right for him, to be gracious to him and say, spare him from going down to the pit. I have found a ransom for him. Then his flesh is renewed like a child's. It is restored as in the days of his youth. He prays to God and finds favor with him. He sees God's face and shouts for joy. He is restored by God to his righteous state. Then he comes to men and says, I sinned and perverted what was wrong, but I did not get what I deserved. He redeemed my soul from going to the pit, and I will live to enjoy the light. God does all these things to a man twice, even 3 times, to turn back his soul from the pit, that the light of life may shine upon him. Pay attention, Job, and listen to me. Be silent, and I will speak. If you have anything to say, answer me. Speak up, for I want you to be cleared. But if not, then listen to me. Be silent, and I will teach you wisdom. So that was the whole book of 33. That's quite a story and quite a tale, and I'm sure it's all of us. We've all had that reality, right? That we better quit turning a blind eye to the messages, the synchronicities, what God is trying to tell you to wake you up, right? So now we're going to go with Miracles Now. And this reading we have, I trust that my gut reaction is the truth underneath the surface of my fears. So that can work out in many ways, in many situations. The thing is we have to start living in our truth, whatever it is. Between you and God, you know what the truth is, right? Because I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I can only read the cards and read the messages, and hopefully your heart is open to it. And I would say, since you're here, it is showing that if your heart is not yet fully open to the Lord, then you're at the right place to where that can begin to happen. Okay, so I decided to go back to the old way, which is using all my cards, at least 1 card each, okay? And then get on to the real reading. Messages from the mermaid. We have feelings. So that really resonates. And again, I don't look at the cards and make a match. I have them face down and I pull a card. So these are true messages from the divine. Spirit is here with us. Amen. Express your feelings as honestly as you can. Emotion means energy in motion. Emotions can come in powerful waves of intense feelings. This mermaid is swimming into your reading to let you know that it is safe to express your feelings. You do not have to pretend everything is fine when it's not. Equally, if you're feeling joyful, share your joy and allow it to spread to those around you. Feelings can run very deep and often affect our actions in various ways. This is why it's positive to release your feelings in a healthy, constructive way. If you're feeling sad, then crying can be helpful, as can sharing your thoughts with a trusted friend. By contrast, singing at the top of your voice to express feelings of happiness is a beautiful thing to do, and this can also help to release any inhibitions. The sirens of the sea are known for their singing, which acts as a musical magnet to anyone who hears, Do not attempt to stifle or hide your feelings, even if they are uncomfortable. If someone has hurt you, let them know. You can do this in a gentle, kind, and compassionate way. This way, they will be more receptive to hearing you as you express how you feel. You'll certainly feel better for sharing too. This card also indicates that someone around you might be finding it hard to share their feelings. If this is the case, have a chat with them over a cup of tea or coffee and encourage them to open up about how they feel, or go out for a walk together, ideally on the beach, so their feelings can flow. Next we have the Native Spirit, and today's card is the Circle of Life. So I actually did see this card, but when I was talking about being alone, it really it had nothing to do with this card. I was just saying that my prayer had mentioned many words regarding feeling alone. And I've been physically alone for 6 years. I had a time period where, 2019, so 5 years. 2019 is when I separated from my husband. That was like June of 2019. He left the island November 2019, and I stayed on the island by myself for the next following year and a month. And then I came here and I lived with family members for different periods here and there. And then I got my own place about 2 years ago. So, even when I was with my family, I felt alone because I was still going through, the how come it didn't work, why didn't it work, what am I going to do, where am I going, all those feelings, was kind of overwhelming. And through the meditation, through taking up activities that took my mind off of it, my spiritual healing was the plywood boards that I had markers, and I wrote spiritual healing words on them. And God bless me, giving me the time to do that, to begin my healing. And, it's just, you have to keep your mind occupied when you're alone, because you don't want to have crazy thoughts like, life is over and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I want to just end it. God doesn't want you to do that. He wants you to dig down deep to get your healing from the feelings that where someone has hurt you or you have hurt someone else. Work through all those feelings so you can go on the next day and be free, right? You've released yourself from all the pain, all the anxiety, all the worry, all the upsetness that possibly someone put you through, or like I said, if you lost a loved one and it's the permanent loss in this lifetime, right, while you're alive, it's hard to move past it. I've never lost someone that I was married to by death, but I've lost them by death and the other way, that the relationship died and there was nothing left. Okay, so the circle of life. All things are possible. Stand in your center and be open. The four winds are bringing your dreams to fruition. Embrace and accept where you are in the great circle of life. Bounty and abundance are flowing to you. If you've had relationship or financial challenges, things are about to change. Your native spirit wants you to know the circle of life, called the medicine wheel in Native American traditions, symbolizes a cosmology that honors all the circles of life. Those in Western cultures tend to see life as linear. However, those in indigenous cultures see all life as a circle. When this card chooses you, it's time to honor and cherish all aspects of the great circle. All parts of the journey have beauty and grace. There is beauty in the rising sun, just as there is in the setting sun. To only revel in the rising sun and demean times of endings depletes your energy. Choose what is, and you become master of the universe, or at least of your own personal universe. The journey, create a medicine wheel to yourself or for yourself. It can be as simple as creating a circle of stones that you place on your desk, or making a circle of stones or pine cones that you lay outdoors. As you place each part of the circle, hold the intent that you're honoring all aspects of your life. Okay, gotta take a sip real quick. Kind of between water and coffee right now. Okay, next is your soul purpose. And the urban planner, and the stone is honey calcite. The affirmation, I am a steward of the earth. I leave my land and neighborhood in better condition than before I arrived. My community is important to me. So what you do in your community is important, because if we just all get home and go right into our homes and live our lives, we're not really a part of the community. Being part of the community would be, back in the day, our little town of Guadalupe, we were always trying to conserve money and make sure all of our paid town workers, that money was available for them, and whatever we could do, a bake sale, a car wash. I remember being real little, and they were calling for people to paint a fence. Well, I'm not even sure if they had like spray guns way back then, but a whole bunch of people gathered together with rollers, one on one side of the fence, one on the other. Some had paint brushes, and they just spent the day painting, and I couldn't tell you where the fence is. I couldn't tell you how long it was. I just know that I remember that happening. And my grandfather was very strong in the community. He helped support the senior center that was built, I believe, in the 70s. And he owned a business here that had the pool hall and a little restaurant in the corner, and then the ice cream parlor on the other corner. And he also did his Sunday work at the Catholic Church. He was one of the people that would put the basket down the aisle to collect the tithing. And then my grandmother, of course, was a little crippled old lady who was Pentecostal, and she was very well respected at the Pentecostal church. She wrote letters with her little hands to people in prison. She wrote letters to people in Spain, in Mexico, in the Philippines, and statewide. There was people that she pen palled with to give the spiritual message to. So let me go forward, and I will read about the urban planner. And it's getting a little warm in here now. Okay, slide this over a bit more. Okay, urban planner. That is building. So it would be a wonderful sight to see the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. It would be a wonderful thing to see people look out. And I do see that there are others that are really active, and they do look out to see what's going on, and they do talk to their neighbors, and they do try to do the neighborhood watch and that sort of thing. So that's really good. But we need more. We always need more caring people. We always need more love in this world. Okay. Are you involved or interested in the infrastructure of your city or community? Urban planners establish and promote government plans that affect land use, zoning, public utilities, community facilities, housing, or transportation. Included in this paths are realtors. When you pull the urban planner and honey calcite card, take some time to find out about your neighborhood. Participate in creating plans and programs to support your community's growth and vitality. It is always a fertile time for you to manifest and create. Enjoy this fertile energy and share it. Be open to working with others to accomplish what needs to be done in the community. Build your life and that of your community with joyful, sweet experiences. Be aware of environmental impact and social issues affecting your city or town. This card might signal a time to get involved with your local historical society. Honey calcite is a perfect ally when you are working through mental processes that center on the environment and ecological concerns or being a good steward of the earth. I like to use honey calcite when I need to put energy into making sure that everyone is responsibly doing their part in a larger project. This gemstone is nice to have nearby to restore balance as it relates to your community's growth and development. Honey calcite is a good stone for embracing the power of gardening as an essential part of any urban plan. Its vibe is one of safety and security. It reminds you that the natural environment and the well-being of a community go hand in hand, and that green spaces are important for our health. Next we have Divine Feather. Here's what the feather looks like, and it is the white owl. So let's see what the white owl has to tell us. Okay, now I think that's a special part in the front of the book. Oh, here we go. The owl is a bird of mystery, omens, and the gifts of the unseen. The white owl is a unique messenger who brings light into the shadows. The mystery of owl is suddenly illuminated by the light of the divine and calls us to our highest intuition, knowledge, and awareness. Many of the ancient wisdom goddesses kept owl as their wise counsel. The white owl signifies the wisdom of divine guidance coming through. My dog just sneezed. Bless you, Tombo. We first need to be ready, willing, and able to listen to this guidance from Spirit and then have the faith to follow it. Message: the white owl awakens a keener sense of listening, seeing, sensing, and knowing. This divine messenger encourages you to follow your intuition and allow those senses to expand as you do so. Our ability to connect to the divine messengers is a skill that needs to be used for the highest good. Now is the time to pay attention to the messages you are receiving, whether through synchronicity, repetitive thought, or direct revelation. Follow the guidance that asks only for the best and highest good of all. Energies: intuition, wisdom, knowing. Season is fall. I think there's a little bit more here. The element is air. The color is white. Purity and healing. The affirmation: I honor the messages and guidance of the divine that arise within me. Okay. Okay, next we have the Archangel Power Tarot cards. And I've already done a pre-shuffle, so I'll go through and give a few more shuffles. So today, it said it was only going to be like 61 degrees. In my bedroom, I have the space heater, and I keep the door closed when I'm sleeping so I can have it nice and toasty. And since my dog was born in Hawaii and he lives here with me now, I know that he likes it really warm, and that's how I prefer to have it as well. But the waking hours, it does seem to get a little bit beyond warm in here, so it's good to open up the windows, get to hear the birds sing a little better, and cools it off in here. Okay. let me do my cuts. And then we're just going to go off the top. Okay, the bottom is the Four of Gabriel. That's the marriage card. Announcements, celebrations, happy times. Okay. Oh, look at the first card on top, the Lovers. Okay, so I'm going to pull that card off. At the bottom is also the Sun. And, well, we have 10 of Gabriel and the guidance, but I'll just leave those back. Okay, so we have the Lovers. Is our first card off the top. These two are at the bottom. And I'll read those closer to the end. Get myself situated here. Okay. So I'm understanding that if you believe in the 144, that a lot of them are separated, but they're scheduled to come together. And I don't know what the percentage is. I don't know if it's 10. I don't know if it's 1,000. I don't know if it's 120,000. I don't know, but the way these cards came out, it kind of leads me to believe that. This card encourages you to follow your heart. Deep-felt emotions are likely to be experienced as a key relationship enters your life. This could be a romantic partnership that leads to marriage, or someone you feel a very close but platonic connection with. Either way, this is an individual you can trust completely, and the relationship is likely to be life-changing in a very positive way. Archangel Raphael can help you manifest the soulmate relationship or deep friendship that you desire. This card can also indicate an extremely important choice that needs to be made. This decision should be made from the heart with absolute devotion to the outcome and without reservation. If there is any question in your mind as to how to proceed, then you must take time to weigh the matter and choose carefully. Additional meanings: the power of love, the need for careful deliberation, a fork in the road, recovery from a physical ailment. Excuse me. Archangel Raphael is the angel who watches over those who are seeking a soulmate. Whether the desired relationship is romantic, a close friend, or even career-based, Raphael can help you make the perfect connection. He is also known as the angel who protects our physical health. Call upon him when you or someone you know isn't feeling well and needs healing. Next, we have the Page of Ariel. Gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted. Your feelings can be so enlightening. This card heralds a message with great emotional impact. Your psychic gifts may be rising to a new level, or you may find yourself in love with a new project or endeavor. This card may represent a person who stirs up your romantic or emotional life. Communication is very important, especially if the person is someone you're already involved with. A youth who is sweet, gentle, and very open to showing his or her feelings. Someone who is warm and loving but possibly shy. Dreamy, sensitive, creative, amorous, naive. Social invitations, a special new friend, confidential information. Next we have the Chariot. You know what the Chariot is, right? It's a major arcana. It's an action card. And it actually comes right after the Lovers. The Lovers is 6, the Chariot is 7. The Chariot is an indicator of great determination and willpower. You may feel uncertainty regarding your situation, but You need have no fear. When this card is present, it's your confirmation from Archangel Metatron that you have what it takes. Step out of your comfort zone and charge bravely ahead with joy and confidence. A great leap forward is coming your way. It will take balance, self-control, and hard work, but you're ready for the task at hand. Public recognition for your success is sure to come. Allow yourself to feel pride in what you accomplished. Additional meanings: career advancement, diligence, calm control over equally important but conflicting goals. Archangel Metatron oversees the Merkaba, or Metatron's cube. This magical creation is also called the Chariot of God and is displayed on the front of the chariot depicted on this card. Focus on the image of the Merkaba and then call upon Metatron when you have a desire you wish to see come to fruition. He can help you manifest a successful result in record time. So I just want to say, when it says, allow yourself to feel pride in what you accomplished, that's all good. I believe you still need to be humble, and you still need to have a certain amount of humility, and you always have to thank God for whatever's in your life, whatever's coming into your life, whatever left your life, okay? Next is the Seven of Ariel. Your seeds are well planted. However, some plans do take time to develop. Now is not the moment to stop, as success is very probable. You may not see it clearly, but slow and steady progress is made. Have patience. It's almost time. This is a good opportunity to pause and review how far you've come. Are things moving along as you'd planned? If not, what changes might you make in the future? If you're at the end of a project, don't linger too long finishing it up. The next success awaits your attention. Additional meanings: a temporary pause, a welcome break in the action, pondering future strategies, determination. Whew. Okay, let's see. All right, sorry about that break. I had to change. I had a long sleeve sweater on, and as I was saying earlier, it's getting quite warm. Okay, so we just covered Seven of Ariel. Our next card is the Seven of Raphael. So 2 sevens in a row. We've seen this card quite a few times. It talks about the buckets, the color, regarding the chakras. But let me go ahead and read it word for word for you. Time to make a decision. You may feel the situation is too complicated, but further research will reveal the right course of action. Intuition provides useful guidance on how to sort through all the possible choices. Listen to your inner voice. Don't be lulled into daydreams. Get clear on what you want and then take action without looking back. If you're drawn to a particular bucket on the card, the chakra color holds meaning and guidance in making your choices. Additional meanings: unrealistic expectations, procrastination, confusion, indulging in excesses, a need for detox. Detox can be many things, right? You could be eating the wrong foods. You could be couch potato, watching TV all day. You could be doing drugs. You could be excessively drinking. You could be caught up in chaos. All those things that are negative that you, possibly you've lived with for many years. Okay, the Two of Raphael. So now we have 3 lover cards. And this card is a beauty. Okay, Two of Raphael. Two hearts can create something wonderful. A friendship can grow deeper, or a romance can flourish and bloom. Regardless of the nature of the relationship, time deepens the bond, and a long-term connection based on respect and understanding develops. This is the card of kindred spirits. Forgiveness heals wounds, feelings. Forgiveness heals wounded feelings. Relationships can be reconciled. Now is not the time to give up on those you love. Disagreements between people or groups will come to a positive resolution. Additional meanings: flirting, making a commitment, mutual interest, a magnetic connection. So is any of you out there feeling that? Type it in the comments so I know if you want to let me know. Next is the High Priestess. High Priestess. She's the all-knowing. Her intuition is strong. She's a seer. It's like she has all the divine powers, and she uses it in the right way, because if she used it in the wrong way, she'd be upside down and she would be causing havoc. Okay. The High Priestess. The answers you seek are within you. They cannot be found through the intellect, but instead are a product of your deepest feelings. Emotional situations provide great insight right now. Intuition and psychic messages should be treated seriously and with great respect, as they can be relied upon with confidence. Your dreams at night may also hold keys to understanding what actions to take next. There may be aspects of your situation that you're unaware of, but Archangel Haniel can provide you with the enlightenment and answers you're searching for. This is not a time of action, but of reflection and meditation. Have faith that events will unfold perfectly and that you will know when to move forward. Remain patient and be at peace, knowing that your inner guidance will not fail you. Additional meanings: the power of the subconscious, the willingness to forgive, spiritual awakening, patience, the mystery and awe of the universe, keeping the confidences of others. Haniel is a beautiful and mystical archangel who can help you understand the mysteries of life. Her name means the grace of God, and as such she is seen by many as having a godless-like appearance. Haniel helps those who have embarked on an inner search for meaning and answers in their lives. She is a loving and wise spiritual guide who can assist you in developing your intuition and psychic abilities. Okay, so we're 37 minutes in, so we're doing really good. Next we have the 8 of Ariel. You're doing excellent work. You take great pride in what you do. The energy and effort you put into your work financially supports you and also feels very rewarding. If you're considering changing jobs or careers, it will go very well. There is a great motivation to be a success, and your willingness to invest in your long-term goals will pay off. There is so much to learn. This card often indicates job training, going back to school, or attending seminars or creative classes. A choice you need to make might benefit more research, or might benefit from more research. Additional meanings: student, artisan, practice makes perfect. So you see he has the angel guiding him, right? Next, we have 7 of Michael. So I see that we have 3 7s. Okay. We're not that far deep into the stack. So we've got 3 7, 7 of Michael. There is a better course of action available to you. Ask yourself, what am I really trying to accomplish? Think about whether working alone on this project is a good idea. Is your unique point of view providing creative solutions, or is it causing you to miss important details? Go over the details again. Your angels want you to be a success in this endeavor and are giving you a heads up with this card. There's probably more going on here than meets the eye. Someone may have ulterior motives. Additional meanings: the need for caution, poor timing, running away. So there's a story about the cows and then the bulls, or the cows and then the bison. The cows in a hurricane will run away from the hurricane. The bison will run towards the hurricane, because if you're running away from it and it's chasing you, you're going to be running a long time, right? But if you run through it, then it's going to pass you by if it doesn't carry you away, right? That's what I heard. I don't know if that was like a real story, but that's what I heard. Interesting story. Next, we have the 9 of Gabriel. The 9 of Gabriel. And if you know that it's a fact, please type it in the comments so I know. Do not give up. Your determination and courage are needed now more than ever. You've come a long way and your work has been important and valuable. Stand your ground and protect what you have created. Be prepared for any possibility. You've already proven yourself and your position is secure so long as you have confidence. You may be tired, but this is the last challenging situation before success comes your way. Additional meaning: sticking with your plans, ability to fight off illness, environmental activism, growing organic food. So I guess school's out. Heard a kid kind of yelling. Okay, so that's the end. I read everything about that card. Next we have the Ace of Raphael. A new beginning. Aces are always new beginnings. This is the beginning of a new and positive emotional experience in your life. It may be a new person you become very close to, or a situation that fills you with joy. Often this card signifies the start of a romantic relationship or renewed romance within your current relationship. You may find yourself falling in love or making a deep and personal connection with a new friend. Profound and lasting spiritual insights are possible at this time. Trust your intuition to lead you to happiness. Additional meanings: spiritual revelations, a gift from someone dear. Home is where the heart is. So if you're feeling this, know that your own brain will tell you it's not true. Know that people who are against it will send you, or they'll tell you all this negative to keep you from not going on this new journey or this new path or a new beginning, okay? So if you feel like it's yourself, just, you have to say the words, no, that's not true, that's not how I feel, right? Because if it's your own mind telling you something negative. But if you really feel like it might be someone else, if they're like right next to you and they're chatting in your ear, you want to tell them, well, maybe you shouldn't be sharing with them, first of all, because when you share, it gives them the door, it opens the door for their opinion, right? So that's one way to look at it that way. But if it's someone that you feel like you could trust and they're not vibing with you, then they're not vibing with you, dude or chick. You know, do you want that negativity around you? Do you want to accept what they're saying as a truth? Once you accept it as a truth, then you're throwing it away. You're pushing it away from you. So just be mindful. And like I said, if they're not vibing with you, they're not vibing with you. If your vibe says this is real and this is how I feel and these are true feelings, why would anyone want to contradict that? Because they don't want to see you do better than them. They don't want to see you have something that they don't have. You know, maybe they already see something in you that you're already above them, even though, you know, say if it's at work, it might be someone who's ranked higher than you, who you feel like is your friend. it might just be someone who has more seniority there at that company that you work for. It doesn't mean that they are going to have your best interest. It doesn't mean that they're not going to tell you, I really see a lot of potential in you and you should go for it, right? If they're not for you, they're just not for you. And that's how I have come to be. I've lost half of my siblings, both my parents, all of my grandparents. I only have 4 siblings left, and I had 9 growing up, and of course I had 2 after me that died when they were either stillborn or babies. So out of the 4 that are left, I can only rely on 1, and I only want to rely on him for advice or, to someone that I can honestly say, I love you, and I know that he's going to return back saying, I love you too, and really mean it. Okay, so I'm done babbling about that. 9 of Ariel. Your dreams are fulfilled. You've worked hard, and now it's time to enjoy the finer things in life. You've acted with wisdom and been very cautious to ensure you make only the best choices. Your self-reliance has paid off. Now you have the opportunity to relax and enjoy life because you've earned it. You find spending time alone to be a very enriching and gratifying experience. There is a peace and well-being you only find in the quiet of your own thoughts. Now it's time to pursue spiritual interest as you continue to evolve and grow. Additional meanings, contentment, the beautiful things in life, retreating from the real world, home improvement, or redecorating. Next we have 20 new beginnings. So as well, I think we should try to timestamp it when I'm done doing the reading, and then I'll Google that number. But I'll still go through and tell you what we have for these cards. Okay, 20 new beginnings, major arcana. You are being called to renew your dedication to your life purpose. Each day of your life has led you to this moment. Now it's time to review your personal history and make changes that will take you in a different direction. Archangel Jeremiah can help you evaluate the past without harsh judgments. Take up your new destination with joy and confidence. Situations where decisions must be made will work out positively for you. Academic examinations, tests, and legal settlements have favorable outcomes. Additional meanings, answering a call, finding your purpose, starting a new life, perfect clarity, unlimited opportunities. Archangel Jeremiah is the angel who helps with life reviews. If you're seeking, hold on, I'm sorry. Stop it. I'm getting it back. I'm sorry about that interruption. Archangel Jeremiah is the angel who helps with life reviews. If you're seeking to take stock of the past and how it might relate to your future, you can call upon Jeremiah for insight. Ask him for detailed steps you can take that lead to successful changes in your life. Next we have King of Gabriel. And so, if you remember how the Bible study part went, I believe this could fit in there. And it talks about, I don't know, to me it was basically mentioning that don't look for man for the answers, look for God for the answers. Once you do that, your new beginning, your spiritual journey will begin. So I just wanted to mention that. You can hit the reverse button and listen to that part of this total reading. Okay, King of Gabriel. And as well, everybody has a different perception when they're reading or hearing a Bible phrase, a Bible passage. So take it how it resonates for you. Okay? King of Gabriel, this is all about the big picture. There is a great deal to be done, but your job is to come up with the grand vision. Leave the details to someone else. You can take risks because you have the experience and know how to do successfully. Those around you expect and want you to take the lead. Let your enthusiasm and natural charm shine through. Creativity is the key to a successful endeavor. A magnetic and determined leader, someone with broad vision who can motivate people to greatness, inspirational, generous, forceful, ingenious, dramatic, driven, enthusiastic, an investor with morals, genuine concern for the welfare of all, setting an example, unexpected money. So let's see how many cards we have real quick. We're at 51 minutes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, let me go ahead and read these real quick, the ones that were at the bottom. 4 of Gabriel. It's time for celebration. You've worked hard and are entitled to some rest and relaxation. Your project has come to a successful completion, and now you can feel a sense of great pride and happiness. Release yourself from situations that feel burdensome. Expand your social life. You deserve to have a little fun. Important events such as an engagement, marriage, or moving in together as a couple are likely. It's a time of stability and peacefulness. Additional meanings: a very special day, freedom from responsibility, the joy of life, a promotion or new job. Next, the Sun. The brightest card in the whole deck, right? Nothing's brighter than the Sun. Okay, Major Arcana 19. Life is wonderful. Great things are headed your way, and your plans will succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Keep your thoughts and words positive, and you will thrive. Believe in yourself and those around you during this magical time in your life. Archangel Uriel brings brilliant epiphanies to those who ask for help, inspiring new ideas, lead the way to abundance and happiness. Public recognition or awards are also very possible during this time. Happiness, a trustworthy relationship, understanding oneself, personal satisfaction. Uriel is the archangel known for brilliant ideas that come in golden flashes of light. He is also associated with emotional healing and understanding. Call upon Archangel Uriel whenever you're searching for a sunny disposition that brings with it success and exuberance. Okay, so I'm just going to pull the top 3 to see what it is, and if they're worth reading it. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, yeah, they're worth reading, right? Major Arcanas. Okay, the Empress. Archangel Gabriel brings you this card to encourage you to create. Your artistic talents alongside with your nurturing instincts give you the ability to manifest beautiful and amazing works. Think of this card as representing Mother Nature, the Empress of creativity. Your plans will flourish and grow so long as you give them your devoted attention and love. If your focus is upon family matters such as relationships, children, or pregnancy, you can be assured of happy outcomes. Likewise, your career endeavors will also prove successful. Your interest in beauty, luxurious, or artful pursuits is well rewarded at this time. Concerns regarding physical or emotional well-being fade away. While your ability to nurture others is wonderful, do not forget to also lovingly care for yourself. Additional meanings: time to move forward, prosperity, a gift with growing plants and gardens, motherhood, determination to get things done. Gabriel is the patron angel for those in the creative arts, whether it's music, poetry, or other artistic endeavors. This archangel can help inspire your work to new heights. Gabriel is also known for being a loving and helpful motivator if you're having trouble completing your projects, as well as for delivering messages on behalf of God, including announcements of pregnancy. Call upon Archangel Gabriel for whatever projects you're attempting to give birth to. Okay, so keep in mind that's really the last card, because if we pull off the top, but anyways, we're all adults here. So let me point this out to you real quick. This is a twin flame reading. These two cards are right next to each other. So regardless of which order, they're mirroring each other. 1, 2, 2, 1. 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay, so let me read the world. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. A project or situation in your life has now come to a happy conclusion, and there is a sense of completion and satisfaction. It may be time to move on to something new, but it's all right to pause and enjoy this amazing moment. Your work with Archangel Michael has brought you to a new level of spiritual growth and evolution. You're at a place of enlightenment and profound understanding of the universe. Remember to speak words of gratitude to your friends, family, and the angels in recognition of their help. The right place at the right time, coming full circle, excellence, happy endings, receiving an award, international travel. Archangel Michael's name means he who is like God. He knows the divine life purpose of every soul on earth. If you're uncertain as to your purpose in life, you can call upon this beloved Archangel to provide you with clear and understandable information on this topic. Ask Michael for revelations on what steps to take next and how to fully be the person you came to this planet to be. As well, we want to thank Spirit for being here in this reading with us, protecting us as we hear the message, as I speak the message. Okay. Major Arcana 12. Let's see. There is a better way. You've probably noticed that your past approach is no longer working for you. Archangel Chamuel asks that you pause what you're doing and look at things from a different perspective. While this time of reflection is temporary, it is also extremely important to your spiritual evolution and growth. This card can also indicate that your heart may be leading you to perform a selfless act of kindness for someone else. This form of compassion is always rewarded, and your angels will be standing by your side. Remember that you give the world your greatest gift by being your true, unique, eclectic self. Additional meanings: a pause for reflection, time moving slowly, a change in priorities, unconventional ideas, daring to be different. Archangel Chamuel is known for helping people find whatever it is that they are seeking. His name means the eyes of God, and you can call upon him when you're trying to understand a situation from a different perspective. Okay, so a quick story real quick. Today I walked down to the market and I got my items that I wanted to purchase. Needless to say, since I walked down, I actually forgot my wallet. So there's two cashiers there, and the older one, I wasn't like eavesdropping. She was talking to someone, and I don't even know what the conversation was. I just heard, do you have kids? And then she said, yeah, I don't know if she has a boy, girl, how old they are, or anything. But my tuition was to rush home because I walked with my dog. So I had to truck it halfway across town back to my place. I had to hop in the car and get my pocketbook and all that because I was carrying I I was carrying a bag to carry groceries, you know, like this bag was gifted to me, and it's like weaved, and it's lined with like sackcloth, and so I thought I put my card in there, or I thought I had it like in my back pocket or something, I don't know, but something just told me to take my necklaces, which you see I don't have anymore, and since there were two, I had something in mind for that one lady who was talking to whoever it was. But then I thought, oh, well, I don't want to leave the other girl out. So when I got over there, I gave her the one with the big round gold piece on it. And she told me, she said thank you, and she appreciated it. And I said, well, you can pick whichever one you don't want, just give to the other girl. I'll let you choose first. And she's like, oh, I like this one, the one that you originally wanted me to have. And she told me, she's like, yeah, you really like uplifted me. I'm going through some things. And so the only thing I could tell her was, because I didn't want to ask her what it was. She just told me she was going through some things. I didn't want to ask her to expand on it because, you know, it's private, right? If she wanted me to know, she would tell me. But she just said she was really going through some things. And I said, well, it's right on time. So you see, God will speak to you. God speaks to me. I mean, like, giving is the best gift. And I'm not saying this so you'll give me a donation, okay? That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say, well, you're out and about. And, you know, you might be guided to help a homeless person, you know, maybe ask him or her, would they like a sandwich and a soda or something, or something like that. And God always returns. He returns whatever good that you do in the world. It's like you throw it out there, right? And then God sees it, and then he gives back to you. So it's true. It's happened in my life. I've always been a giver. That's what my heart wants me to do. But okay, so let me go through the numbers real quick, and then we can do the time check and see how that's looking. I know we got 3 7s in here, which is really cool, but we've already done that. So I want to see if there's... Oh, that's why I want to do the timestamp, because it just makes more sense. Otherwise, we'll keep doing the same numbers over and over. Oh. We got 4 7s, so we have to look that up. I didn't even realize that. Okay, here we go. 1 1. 2 2s. Oh, I think you got the reflection right. 2 2s. 1 3. 1 4. I was kind of thinking we might pull. I was like, wow, I wonder if we're going to have 4 7s. So we have 7 of Michael, 7 the Chariot, 7 of Ariel, and 7 of Raphael. We have 1 8, 2 9s. Then the mighty 12 21 mirroring each other. And then we have 19 and 20. So, and the court cards, we have 1 king and 1 page. So, let's do 7 7 7 and 3 17, because that's what time it is right now. So, let's do 3 17 real quick for the angel number. And I'm going to try to look for Joanne, Sacred Scribes. Okay, then we'll do 7777. Okay. Number 317, combination of the attributes and energies of the number 3, the vibration number of 1, and the influence of 7. Number 3 resonates with optimism and inspiration, faith, hope, and charity, communication and self-expression, encouragement and assistance, joy and enthusiasm, and manifesting. Number 3 also resonates with the energies of the Ascended Masters. Number 1 relates to self-leadership and assertiveness, initiative, instinct, and intuition, new beginnings and a fresh approach, motivation, striving forward, and progress. Number 1 reminds us that we create our own realities with our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Number 7 resonates with peace, spiritual awakening, development, and enlightenment, inner knowing, and the understanding others, dignity and refinement, persistence of purpose, and good fortune. Number 7 also relates to study, learning, and knowledge. Angel number 317 is a message of congratulations from your angels and the Ascended Masters. Your recent life choices, decisions, and changes have paved the way for a bright and auspicious future, and your positive expectations, prayers, and visualizations have set you on the course and correct life path. Your clear connection with the angels is ensuring a strong channel of communication, and you are receiving divine guidance every step of the way. Keep up the great work and keep affirming positive outcomes. The angels and Ascended Masters are sending you positive energies to boost your confidence and manifesting abilities. Be open to wonderful new opportunities and expect good in your life. Allow your past experiences to make you a better person. Learn from them and let them go. Do not be afraid to express your truths and values in positive and uplifting ways, as mystical and spiritual experiences are occurring in your life due to your increased spiritual openness. Let me know if that resonates with any of you, please. So let's do the 4 angel, the 4777. And this one says your guardian angels are helping you get back on track. But I really like to do the other one. This one here says starting a new chapter in your life. And then I'm looking for the same lady. And I don't see her. So, all right. Angel number meaning in Hindi. Oh, that's a whole YouTube thing. I have to listen. Your dreams are coming true, or that you are about to start a new chapter in your life. Phew. Okay. Let's go with the love part. 7777 angel number means spiritually in your life. It represents you starting a new chapter in your life spiritually. This could mean that you need to lean into your instincts, trust the journey that you're embarking on, and do the work required to make your dreams come true. It also represents having trust in yourself. Regarding love, it's a sign that you're in the right place at the right time. If you're currently in a relationship, you should let things progress naturally. Rushing into a new stage or level could backfire. And if you are currently going through a rough patch in that relationship, then now is the time to work through that together so that you'll come out stronger on the other side. Alternatively, if you're single, don't stress. A 7777 angel number usually means that your new boo is around the corner. As with the coupled up person. You don't need to rush things. When the time is right, the new love interest will reveal themselves to you. Regarding finance, almost always represents that a person is on the right path. Financially, it means that you should begin to see growth and development. Maybe you're thinking about applying for a new job that pays more, or you might be thinking about starting a new business venture. If you're frequently seeing the signs are telling you to take action and see this plan through the end. Regarding health, it means you're on the right path. If you're seeing it and have health concerns, it has a slightly different meaning. Specifically, this angel number usually means that now is the time to get that annual physical or checkup. Likewise, for your mental health, it might be time to start shopping for a therapist if you don't already have one. And even if you don't formally see a therapist, consider checking in with yourself to make sure everything is okay. Regarding the twin flame, it says it might be a little controversial, but usually the people who are seeing the 7777 angel number, it's primarily positive. The specific significance can vary depending on whether you're currently with your twin flame or still searching for them. If you already have a twin flame, usually means you two are building a deeper bond for a relationship that will flourish. Meanwhile, if you're currently single, don't despair. It means that your twin flame is out there and probably coming to you sooner than you think. What to do after seeing. Take stock of your life. What's happening right now? Are there plans you'd like to make but haven't started them? Are you thinking about creating a major shift in your career or personal life? The angel number is a cosmic green light for you to take action and not to sit on the sidelines. It shows that you're in the right place at the right time to make moves, so don't delay. Okay? So 1 hour and 11 minutes, 1 hour and 12 minutes now. So to who requested 45 minutes, I'm sorry I went over. You can always pause and then, go back to it. That's the end of my reading. Thank God that we all got together today. Thank you, all of you out there. Without you, there's no sense in me being here. So thank you for supporting me by liking, sharing, subscribing, and making a comment. God bless. Sending you love, light, peace, harmony, happiness, joy, healing, all the goods. We'll see you on the next reading, okay? God bless. Aloha.